staying the distance.
The Group 2 Red Sea Turf Handicap. Epic Poet started favourite in the light blue with 4-year-old Tennessee Stud, the next popular pick.
For the Red Sea, here's Richard.
So all set, 3,000 metres. They leave the stall. Sons and Lovers is the quickest into stride in the pale jacket and is allowed immediately to stride on by James Doyle, who now, having lit the blue touch paper, is struggling to put out the fire as Burdett Road up on the outside. Tarriance takes the trail, and moving forward is Tennessee Stud right outside. 3 wide on what's the longest run to the first bend, and Tennessee Stud is going to slide over for Ryan Moore and accompany Sons and Lovers. Burdett Road's rider just glances over the shoulder. We'll find Tabletalk and Tarriance on that one's tail. Real Dream races in 6th place, just ahead of the pale blue colours of Vermicelle. Survey Epic Poet with the hold-up tactics as usual, and it's the pair of greys who are towards the back. Espoir Avenir towards the tail in company with Presage Nocturne. So now, having got to the front, the traditional Ryan Moore drops anchor out in the lead, having an ability to dictate the pace, and Tennessee Stud leads them up the home straight. Burdett Road keen in 2nd place. Sons of Lovers handed up the lead and is now tracking the leader. Tarriance is in 4th place. Tabletalk in yellow and black as they make their way up the home straight. In 6th place is Vermicelle, then Real Dream. The last 3, Epic Poet, Survey, and also towards the back, Presage Nocturne and Vermicelle. So Tennessee Stud and Burdett Road are going to provide a barrier here for those behind to try and get past, and they are not going to try and increase the pace for a while yet. Sons and Lovers and Tarriance, you can see several fighting the riders now as the pace has dwelled. In 5th place is Tabletalk, who is on the inside of the pale colours of Vermicelle. Real Dream, Survey, Epic Poet, 3 wide into this turn, and then taken off heels at the back, Espoir Avenir, passed on the outside by Presage Nocturne. So out in the lead it is Tennessee Stud, his accomplice is Burdett Road, and they continue to stack up the field. Sons and Lovers races in 3rd place, Tarriance, Tabletalk and Vermicelle. Real Dream as they head into the back straight. Behind these, Epic Poet, Survey, and there is still no increase in the pace. Presage Nocturne and Espoir Avenir at the moment are hostages to fortune as they race down the back straight and now approach the final 1,000 metres. And out in the front it is still Tennessee Stud and Burdett Road. Who wants to break cover and try and interrupt this formation which has stacked the field up from the word go? Tarriance will feel he's well placed, then Sons of Lovers is going to need luck. Tabletalk, then behind these Vermicelle, there'll be several getting itchy in behind, include Real Dream, Epic Poet trying to be smuggled a little bit closer, then on the inside Survey. So 800 metres to travel, and Tennessee Stud with Burdett Road now just beginning to apply pressure for the first time. Sons and Lovers and Tarriance, several will still travel well. Tabletalk, Vermicelle swinging on one side, Billy Locknan on Real Dream as they begin the turn for home. It's Burdett Road and Tennessee Stud. Burdett Road moves to the lead. Tennessee Stud a neck down. Tarriance peels out. Sons and Lovers looks to get a break, goes between horses. Then behind these is Tabletalk. Real Dream makes some ground and Survey's next. Sons and Lovers, Burdett Road, Tennessee Stud and Tarriance down the outside. A bun fight of a finish here with Real Dream going in between horses and Tabletalk down the outside. Out in front, Sons and Lovers, Real Dream up the inner, Tarriance and then Tabletalk. They go for the line. Sons and Lovers holding on. Sons and Lovers won the Red Sea Turf. Probably second on the outside, Tabletalk from Real Dream, and right behind those in 4th place was Tarriance in a bunch finish. It didn't suit Epic Poet.
Sons and Lovers proving too strong. The other more fancy Joseph O'Brien runner, an abysmal failure though, that being Tennessee Stud. 5-year-old Sons and Lovers won the Group 3 Ballyroan Stakes last year, and that's a race that has been used by Irish trained horses as a final prep before heading out to Australia for races like the Caulfield Cup or Melbourne Cup. We do need to be a little careful though, as the time run in this edition of the Red Sea Turf Handicap was 7 seconds slower than the race record time. Last year's Melbourne Cup favourite Presage Nocturne started at $18 here and was definitely not suited to the dawdling tempo and sprint home. For your info, Presage Nocturne carried 2 kilograms more than Sons and Lovers. You can find the weights carried by all runners via a link in the video description. On the topic of the Melbourne Cup, 2nd place Tabletalk was actually an early nomination for the 2025 Melbourne Cup. Are we already looking at some Melbourne Cup contenders for 2026? Don't forget to share the video with other racing fans. Here's winning jockey Dylan Brown McMonagle.
Joseph had them all spot on, so my job was easy and he did it really well.
He just fought for his head a little bit from the gates, but Ryan gave you a nice lead into the race.
Yeah, he got 2 or 3 lengths out of the gates, and I didn't really want to be there. I was very happy to get a lead because he travelled strongly, and I was a bit worried halfway he might have done too much, but his horse has got form over shorter, so I knew he was going to quick and good. When I got there he waited, but he was good and tough when the challenges came to him.
Will commence again if you try to take our fire.